Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time it's LMAO Cutie Pie with 636 rating versus a whole bunch of X's with 1,376 rating. Also, if you want to check out his YouTube channel, it's Gab YGO, link to it down below in the description, and let's hop right in. We're going to see a tie, and then Cutie Pie is going to win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Chooses to go second, 43 versus 40. Opening hand is Ram, Evenly, Ash, Whiptail, Thoroughblade, so he opened 3 zoos, which isn't good. One hand trap, that's not a lot of hand traps, and then one going second card. So the hand isn't absolutely horrible. Like if he's playing against Eldlish, he'd have a good time. But he's going up against Drytron, and their hand is Gamma, Herald of Orange Light, Eva, Gamma, and Prep. So, first of all, it's weird to see more than 40 on this deck. This deck's really good at 40 with Upstart, in my opinion. I do like seeing like the Herald of Orange Light and Gamma. Makes me think he's playing multiples, which is good. It's going to activate Prep and then chain Ash. It's going to chain Herald of Orange Light. That's going to add Ben 10. And then Eva effect, Banish. And that's going to add Herald of Orange Light. And then get rid of Ben 10 for Gamma effect. It's going to get Ben 10, add Ben 10. And then normal summon. Does he not play Link Karibo? I feel like he would just make that first and then go in the needle. No, fair enough. That works too. Goes in the needle, then needle effect, bring out Gamma. Hey, he is playing multiple. Shout out to him. Go on the link cross effect, bring out tokens. I also don't know what build he's on, but if he is on the Herald build, you can like Gamma your opponent and then still somewhat combo if you're on the Herald build. I don't know if this build can do it because I don't know what build he's on, but like a lot of people are saying Gamma's bad in the deck to stop Droll because you can't combo afterwards because you can't activate your Drytron effects. But you can still, like, sci-frame in the needle, which I think is pretty good. Especially because if you get drolled, usually you're not ending on anything. It's going to go in the metal, bring out Gamma. And then Link Karibo bring itself out. So he's not going into, like, the Curious combo. Goes in the blocker. And go into the Mechan Phantom Beast. He's going to use that effect, bring out tokens. Then gets rid of them for Savage. Savage effect to equip. Man, is that all he's making? Yeah, that's really weak. For Ash. His hand wasn't strong. I mean, he opened up like Gamma, Herald of Orange Light. Cards that are more like going second. You don't really want to draw them going first. Draws evenly. It's going to go battle phase, evenly, and then evenly again. Because he has a token, he has to keep it, because this can't be banished. But, wait, this is a... Yeah, never mind, that's a Mechan Phantom Beast token. I was about to say, if that's a level 1, he could have Link Karibo'd. It's going to normal summon, effect, draw Cosmic. Then make Chakanine effect, bring out Ram, goes in the Dryden effect, pop Ram, bring out Chakanine. So he's just going for Megaclops, which is very weird. Well, it's not like super weird, but I think ending on like Zeus is just better. I think he could have like just played this completely differently, just not even used the evenlies, just like normal summon to Zoo and out the board with Zeus. I think that might have been the best way to go at it. And then he's gonna, can't Megaclops effect, because yeah, you can't attach a token to an XYZ monster. You can with Spell and Traps, but tokens it can't. Alright, fair enough. It says And then pass turn, draw Drytron Nova. So he thought that he was going to get an interruption out of that, so maybe that's why he was going for it. I still think it'd be wrong, though. Because just Dryden stopping him, like any Drytron card would just get him out of it. Because all you gotta do is make the rank 1 attack direct and then Zeus and you out this. And the rank 1 has protection from Dryden. Bring out Zeta. Then bring out Link Karibo. Zeta, get rid of Ben 10. Bring itself out. And then add the ritual spell and Ben 10, add Maju. Playing Maju. Alright, that's interesting. We haven't seen a lot of Maju. He's playing a lot of search targets for Ben 10. I really want to know what build he's on. He's got a normal summon. It's kind of looking like Megalith. I don't want to say it is. Ah, okay. Yep. Adds Paul from deck to hand. And then Gamma bring itself out. And then goes for Assembled. This card's pretty good. I think it's better than the other rank 1 that was being played for a little bit. 600 2 times. Nah, it's 800 altogether. Because it gains 200 for each material, so 400 times 2, 800. So I don't know how that math came out. Make Zeus. And then Zeus effect, just wipe the board. Then pass turn, draw Tanky. So many Zeus. So, yeah, I did math wrong. Takes an extra 200. It's going to activate Tanky. And that's going to search for Thoroughblade. Then normal summon effect. Change Whiptail for Pancratops. Then go for Chakanine. Chakanine effect. Bring out Dryden. Go for Tiger Mortar. Effect, equip to Dryden. Then go for Hammer Kong. Borbo. Attack directly for 100 because Tanky. And then Zeus. Pass play. So this isn't bad. He has a send, he has a pop. If he just attacks over Dryden, then Zeus will get to equip and he'll have 2 sends. So he's forced to play. He's gonna Gamma effect, bring itself out, and then bring out Zeta. He's gonna use Alpha effect, get rid of Zeta, bring itself out, and then search for Ben 10. Activate. And that's gonna bring out Paul from grave, and he's gonna get Paul effect. I think this card is really interesting though. Way like it changes its own level. I think it can be used for cool stuff, especially because it can like target Ben 10, become level 6, and then you can use it for like Beatrice to get the stuff. Just more cool combos. Add back Ben 10, and then Paul effect, get rid of Ben 10. I don't think the Megaliths are right in my opinion right now. I think if someone comes up with like a good combo for the deck and a good way to use them when this deck is solved, then it could be good. But anything could be good when the deck's solved. Brings out Paul. He's going to get Ben 10 effect. He's going to chain Zeus. And that's going to... Oh, okay. So he's even playing the little Cyber Angel. Interesting. Is there a reason to... Oh, okay. Yeah. Because you can search that with Eva. I was like, is there a reason to play that over Maju? But I guess there is because it's searchable. Well, they're both searchable, but in their own ways. Draw Nib. So now we're just going to go to Zeus Pokken. Get that nice 3k in. The only thing is, the opponent can still just combo, because this deck has follow-ups. I think this deck is really bad. I think Pure Zoo is horrible right now. It just has no grind. And when the format is very grindy like it is, very bad deck. Especially with like Virtual World. It's like a... Like Virtual World and Drytron are combo decks that can grind. It's going to activate Cyber Emergency, add Alpha. Then get rid of Ben 10 to bring out Gamma, and Gamma's gonna also bring out Zeta. And then add back the ritual spell. It doesn't add with Ben 10. Oh. He is adding back with Ben 10. Alright, so he messed up. He meant to use Ben 10 and then this, but he just did it in the wrong order. He's gonna add Herald, and then he's gonna add back. I don't give people like a hard time with this deck yet, because it's still new. I think this deck is not an easy deck to play, like perfectly. It's honestly very hard to play perfectly, especially when you're new to it. But soon I'll be cracking down. He's gonna activate. Oh, he was just reading it. Passes turn, draws Avarice. Ooh, that's good. Obviously, that's good. That's a draw 2 and put back 5. I also don't think this card's very good, because you could just be dead by now easily. It's been like 4 turns by the time you draw this. And if it's in your opening hand, it doesn't solve the problem of the deck. But it does draw Tanky and Desires. You know what? That's actually kind of ridiculous. Kind of mad about that. Everybody draws Avarice off Desires, or Desires off of Avarice. It's just crazy. And he draws a Zoo with it. It's going to special out Pankratops, then Tanky. That's going to search Whiptail. Normal summons it. We're going to see X admit defeat. Said it's been 40. It's really been 40 minutes. It's been 40 minutes. Can we pause 3 minutes during side? That's a weird question. Yeah, if you need to. Yeah, I guess that's like the appropriate thing to say back. Like, cause people have 3 minutes to side deck. So if my opponent just needs to like go get water and some fresh air in those 3 minutes, as long as he only takes 3 minutes, I'm not complaining. Opening hand is Dark Ruler, Whiptail, Tanky, Desires, Thoroughblade. Again, 3 Zoos. Going second card, Desires. No hand trap. But this will be good, I think. Wait, he's playing Herald and Megalith. Oh, that's interesting. I have seen that once, but it was by a really bad player. So let's see how he decides to use it. Opening hand is Ash, Herald, Foolish, Cyber Angel, and Cyber Emergency. So he's playing like hand traps. I like that. I don't like that his build's 43 cards, but I do like that he's playing the hand traps. And the deck does have a lot of starters, so maybe it's okay to go over 40, but I really prefer playing 39. So I just draw my good cards more often. Like, I'd rather just have a higher chance of drawing Gamma than drawing Ash, even if having Ash in my deck increases the chance of drawing hand traps in general. I'd rather just draw Gamma or Herald of Orange Light. It's going to Foolish, send Alpha, then Cyber Emergency, that's going to add Zeta, then Alpha Effect, bring itself out, get a free search for Ben 10, then Zeta, bring itself out by getting rid of Ben 10, now he's going to get the search, add the spell, and then Ben 10, add Eva. Links off in the Union Carrier effect, equip Gamma, and then activate, bring out Herald of Perfection, and then pass. So this may not seem crazy, it's really not, but he does have like Ash as an interruption, Herald, discard, Eva, search 1, and then Herald. So he has 4 interruptions right now. But now he gets Dark Ruler, and now he has 1. Well, he can actually up it to 2. It's kind of interesting. Because you can still use this to send for cost. Well, no, never mind. He would have been able to search 2 with this. I don't know why I said 1. But you can add Herald of Orange Light with that. I don't know if it'd be good. It's going to Dryden effect. It's going to change. So he does end up doing it. And then Eva effect, add Herald of Orange Light. Oh, he's only going to add Herald of Orange Light. So I wasn't wrong of him only adding 1. I was wrong at first, and then ended up being right. Weird. Makes Hammer Kong, then Tiger Mortar, Borbo, attack for 0, then Zeus, activate Desires. See, I don't know why this wasn't done in main phase 1. Gets hit with Ash. There's no difference doing it then and now. But let's look what he banished, see if there's any weird going second stuff. Order going second's a little bit weird, but I guess it's kind of okay because this is like, a ritual deck, but it's kind of a ritual deck. I don't know. Definitely interesting card against them. Pass turn, draw Nova. It's going to activate it. Like, I think Order going first against this deck is obviously very good. Maybe he thought he was going first. But then, like, Dark Ruler and stuff wouldn't make sense. It's going to add back. And then Alpha bring itself out. Gets to search Ben 10. And then activate. It's going to bring out Herald. And then Gamma, get rid of Ben 10, bring out Gamma and Alpha. And then Ben 10, add Herald. Oh, wait. Does this have to add? It does have to add with different names. Okay. Honestly, I haven't had that come up for me yet. I was just making sure he didn't cheat by having another target in deck. I personally play Eva over Dawn Knight. But I built my deck. I haven't played it yet. So my build obviously isn't very good if I haven't actually play tested it yet. But I do play Eva over Dawn Knight. I feel like it's just way better. Like, you can just Herald to perfection plus Eva and you just kind of win. Go in the Needle, then Needle effect. No targets. So he just, wait. Huh? He was going first and sided out the target for Needle? Huh? So is he not going for Needle Fiber combo? He can't be if he was doing that, but it would make no sense. I'm so confused. His list is very weird. He's playing like Herald, Megalith, more than 40. He's playing Ash in his deck. He's siding out Gamma going first. He's going to use the effect. Well, he just never Zeused. I don't know. That's kind of weird. Because you could just Zeus out the whole board. Alright, he says he's just fine with how it went. Draws Ram. So many Zeus. Dark Ruler. I don't like it when I see people play like max number of Zeus in this deck. I just don't think it's needed. It's kind of tanky at Thoroughblade. Because while you do want to draw a Zoo, you don't want to draw 3 Zoos every game. It's going to normal summon, go to Hammer Kong, and then Chalkanine. Then Borbo, poke for 17. No damage. Even I forgot about that. I wasn't even thinking about that. I was just thinking about Zeus coming down and wiping the board. No, you need to gain your 17. He even reminded you. And pass turn, draw Nib. I'm the same way. I'll tell people if I remind them and they just don't do it, then I just don't remind them again. So I tried. He's gonna normal summon effect. Nib going against Zoo. I guess like some Zoo players think that game 2 and game 3 they just don't have to play around this card and then get punished. Alpha bring itself out and then search for Paul and then Ben 10 effect. It's gonna search for Maju and then add back. I wonder how many Megaliths he's playing. He's gonna Zeta. And then goes for Herald. In attack mode. Gamma bring itself out. And then bring out Alpha. He's gonna not link those two off. Instead, overlay for assembled. Battle phase attack. He's gonna use Zeus effect. He's gonna use Herald effect. And then still get poked for 800, 318. Like Herald plus Zeus is really strong versus pure Zoo. Pass, draws desires. Come on, does desires get negated? Feel like it's gotta. Yeah, Herald negate. I think that's pretty obvious. I would do that too. Normal summon. Doesn't have Drytron, so there's no point of doing it on summon. Make Chakanine. Effect. Bringing back Hammer Kong. Go in the Tiger Mortar. Effect, equip. Battle phase, and then Zeus effect. And then moving on to the next game, because this just pokes directly for game. Now, moving on to game 3. We're going to see Drytron go first. Opening hands is Ash, Alpha, Dark Ruler, evenly draw. Now he draws no Zoo. So that's how it's going to be. Does he draw a Zoo for turn? We'll find out. And then he has Alpha, Zeta, Nova, Ben 10 Emergency. Now watch how fast this hand just gets crippled by draw. He's going to activate Nova, bring out Alpha. Go into Link Karibo, Alpha effect. He's going to get to search Paul. And then new Chain Link, he's going to activate Ben 10, Chain Link 1, draw Chain Link 2. So then that doesn't get the add, obviously, because Chain Link 2. Then he's thinking here, he's going to get rid of Paul to bring out Zeta. And then links off in the Union Carrier effect on itself, equip Eva. And then pass play. Like I said, Droll is crazy versus this deck. That's why I feel like it's also really important to be on 39 because of that. Because you side deck called by, because you just have to be Droll and Shifter. And then you have Gamma, Herald of Orange Light. The less cards you're on, the more often you'll draw the good stuff. It does draw the Zoo though. Kind of sacky, I ain't gonna lie. It's gonna special summon Alpha, Alpha effect, bounce back. And then Eva effect, chain Ash. And then special back out Alpha, normal whip, go for Drytron. Battle phase, attack Link Karibo. He just didn't redeclare that attack. Passes, so he just wasn't going into a lot of zoos, which is fair. Wanted to play around Nib, which I like. Draws Maju. The reason why I say should have redeclared there, in case if Zeus came up in main phase 2, which pretty obvious it's not, but you just never know. You may as well attack, it doesn't hurt. It's going to use Alpha effect, bring itself out, get a free search, add Ben 10, then get rid of Ben 10 for Zeta. He's going to get Zeta search, and then Ben 10 search, add Ben 10. This deck's so good. Goes into assembled, battle phase, attack direct, and then make Zeus, Zeus effect, chain Drytron, and then Cyber Emergency to add Gamma. And then summon that out. He's going to get the bring out one from grave. And then Ben 10 search. It's going to add Herald of Orange Light. Normal. It's going to go into Needle. He already made Link Karibo, so he can't make that. And then effect. Bring out Gamma. Hey, he's got it this game though. Make Link Cross, effect, bring out tokens. Then go into Metal effect, bring out Gamma. Then Link Karibo bring itself out, goes in the blocker. Then make Mecham Phantom Beast, bring out tokens. Makes Crocs, some free draws. You know what? The real question is, does the Zoo player win here? Is there a way? Because I don't think there is. It's going to go in the Trish, and then Almighty VFD. You know, this card just needs to get banned. I've heard people say that this card doesn't need to get banned, because this card's only good in the decks that, like, aren't Infernoble and Dragon Link, but they're just so wrong. Like, this card's crazy. Actually, an FTK versus any combo deck. And then activate, it's going to let him add Nova. And then pass play, draw Barrage. VFD standby, call Earth. It's going to Barrage effect. It's going to bring out Ram. He already went through Drytron, so his Zoo engine isn't setting up any interruptions. So is he just going to stack stuff? Yeah, like this just doesn't do anything. I'll probably just leave the Ram on board at that point. Just to have like it go into something. Like Ram, bring out Drytron. Maybe he thinks you have Whiptail in hand, so he uses VFD effect before attacking. Or, yeah, he'd be able to just VFD and stop that. It's going to Alpha bring itself out, search for Paul. I think it's pretty obvious it's game here, though. Goes in the Herald of Perfection, still has Negate in hand. Gamma bring itself out, and Alpha. Add back. Surprised he targeted the one in attack position. It's going to activate. Bring out Ben 10. Zeta bring itself out. I guess it like just doesn't matter here. Add. Well. No. Alright. It ended up just not mattering at all. But I understand why he targeted the other one now. Because it'd make it lose attack and you wouldn't be able to bring that out. Goes in the Union Carrier effect. I'll quit Buster Lock. Okay. Dude's wild. He's playing Buster Lock. Buster Lock's his VFD. If it just couldn't get any worse. He's gonna get poked for a lot. End the battle evenly. Draws desires. And you could have just saved evenly there, though, right? Like, save this, next turn, activate Dark Ruler, then evenly. You actually out the board. I mean, it doesn't do anything, but you actually out the board. VFD, call Earth, activate Desires. Why did he not Dark Ruler first? He just gets negated. Herald negate. Oh, he's letting him Dark Ruler. Oh, he's being nice. But, I mean... Come on now. He needs crazy draws. I don't even know what he could draw. Draws Alpha Rat. I mean, special. no effect. Pass. Yeah, it's just game. He said it was 83 minutes long. Wow, 84. That's still a long match, like a really long match. It's twice as long as a normal match, plus some. But it was cool to see the decks. Megalith-ish. Not really Megalith. But, so like Buster Lock on VFD, that's really fun. Hopefully both of these cards are just not in the game next format. Maybe even this gets banned over this. Just because, like, this is insane. But I don't think they'll hit this. Maybe if Buster gets hit and Union Carrier doesn't, and, like, certain things get hit, we'll just be playing Dragon Link FTK mirror matches, which would be awesome, by the way. Whoever can combo better just wins. But that's going to be it for the match. Like, comment, and subscribe. The DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day.